It's all about the great outdoors here at Tickfaw State Park, which is located about 7 miles southwest of Springfield. Camping, hiking, biking, canoeing, and fishing, even outdoor weddings are all part of the order of the day here at this beautiful natural gem on the North Shore. And oh yeah, the Tickfaw River actually runs right through the middle of the park. I'm sitting in front of the Nature Center here at the park and joined by 4th graders from LaSalle Elementary School in Baton Rouge. Are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah!
Let's get going. Like the Maritime Museum, the Tickfaw State Park has a special program for school visits. It's broken into 3 learning activities. The first is a camouflage game.
There are 10 walking sticks. It's a stick with legs, nothing scary, it's not going to get anybody.
Children are divided into teams and compete to find the most insects, which are not real, of course. It's kind of like an Easter egg hunt. These creatures have varying degrees of camouflage, which makes some harder to find than others. Everything's too well camouflaged. The idea is to learn how nature uses stealth for survival. Tell me, which one of these bugs did you find the hardest one to find?
Well, I found this one the hardest because it blended in with like everything on the ground. So like if you just set it there, it blends in with all the grass and the pine straw that they have and a lot of the dirt.
And which one was the easiest?
The easiest, I have to say, was the most colorful.
Obviously, right, because there's just not a lot of red out here. Did you enjoy the activity?
Yes, sir.
What was the thing that you learned the most?
That it's hard for animals and we shouldn't take them for granted because they have to go search for food and we just get it. Like, it's kind of harder for them.
You mean we don't have to run around and try to find them? Where do we get our food?
From the store, and we get it from, we actually get a lot of our food from animals.
Next, we trudged into the Nature Center, where we were given a quiz of sorts. With clipboards in hand, teams of children set out to answer a series of questions based on the displays. That looks like it. It says my name is Mickey. In the process, they learned about Louisiana's native wildlife. This is a rattler. Southern black racer. Pygmy rattlesnake. And there's a cottonmouth. Brad, can you tell us a little bit about the Nature Center?
Well, I mean, the Nature Center has been here since the park opened, which we opened back in May of '99, so getting close to 13 years here. And it started out to be all about environmental education, but if you look around, you can see it's a little bit more than that now. We've expanded, so we call it the Nature Center and more, just because we do have main focus environmental, but we also have geographical displays, we have historical displays, we have Native American displays, so it's a little trying to cover everything about the area, give information about the park, and just be a general area where people staying at the park can come and find out as much as we can tell them.
Lastly was the Nature Walk, conducted over one of their many elaborately constructed boardwalks. This is probably your best way to get into and walk around a genuine Louisiana cypress tupelo gum swamp.
It's a cottonmouth or a water moccasin. Different name, same snake.
This is a great way for kids, especially ones that are in the city like in Baton Rouge, to come out and really get a good view of nature. Nice boardwalks, beautiful cypress swamp environment, cottonmouth, water moccasins. What more could a kid ask to see? Is this the first time you've been to Tickfaw Park?
No, sir. No, sir.
How often do you come?
This might be something like my second time here.
This is my second time too.
Do you think you're kind of a nature guy or a city guy?
Well, kind of both, but I would say more of a swamp guy.
You like the swamp?
I like nature. Yes, sir.
Would y'all like to spend more time in the swamp?
Yes, sir.
What would you do if you could spend more time in the swamp?
Try and learn some things. Learn things about animals.
Like this switch cane here, my old Cajun grandmother used to make me go outside and break my own switch when it was time for me to get a little whipping for something. If I came back with one that was too small, she'd say, get out there and get a bigger one. So, you know, these things, I have bad memories of them.
Oh, it could be a wheel alligator.
For those of you who might want to spend the night here, the Tickfaw State Park has 20 tent campsites, 30 RV campsites, 14 cabins, and 1 large group camp. On this particular weekend, the Naval Sea Cadet Corps was holding a retreat for high school kids. So, if you want one of these facilities, you'd better make your reservations early because they are very popular.
Hi, welcome to Tickfaw State Park.
Hello, I'm Rob Moreau, and we have a cabin and a couple of tent sites here. My wife might have checked in already.
I believe she already did. Here's a map for you. What you're going to do is you're going to go down this road right here, and you're going to take your second right, and you'll see the cabins.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
You all have a great day.
Yep. One thing to remember about Tickfaw State Park is that it's not in the town of Tickfaw. Instead, it's 7 miles west of Springfield along the Tickfaw River. And entrance fees are $1 per person. My wife Linda, my 2 boys, Robbie and Ryan, and I are spending the night here with some family friends. The kids love to camp, so we all rented both a cabin and a couple of campsites for the night. I just love my new tent, and I gotta tell you, pitching it was a breeze. 8 minutes flat, including the fly. There's a wide variety of environments in the Tickfaw State Park, as we've learned throughout the course of this day. You can start off in upland areas where you have more pine trees and make your way down into the bottomland hardwood forest, and also the swamp areas like this. This is a typical cypress tupelo swamp you can see with all the water and the trees and the canopy that we're in. So lots of different environments, and these environments are home to so many different species of plants and animals and different types of wildlife, birds, fish. Just a wonderful place to visit. There are several ways to explore this area. The first and most popular is good old-fashioned hiking through the woods. And this hike took us through the hardwood forest, along the river, to scenic Oxbow Point, where there's a great bend in the Tickfaw River. So if camping's not for you and you don't like hiking the boardwalks and trails, there's always biking. But don't forget to wear your helmet. My oldest son, Robbie, is a real show-off, as you can plainly see. Robbie, come on, just bike normal. And on one of those long, hot summer days, after a full morning of canoeing and hiking and biking, the kids love coming out and cooling off at the water playground. And so does my wife. Come on, stop it, guys. And then there's my personal favorite, canoeing. And if you don't have your own personal canoe like my Mad River Duck Hunter Special here, then you can always rent one from the park along with PFDs and paddles. And all you have to do is bring your bug spray and your fishing rods. Soon we find ourselves alone in this beautiful swamp, and we know beyond a doubt that we are experiencing a precious wonder of nature. Well, it's about time to wrap up this episode of Northshore Gems. You guys ready to get out of here? Yeah. No? Yeah? Join us again next time when we explore some of the unique and wonderful places along the north shores of Lake Pontchartrain here in Louisiana, some which you may not even know about. We'll see you soon. Good night.